Welcome to the Randi B Farm Baler School 201 iPad online training. You will begin by pressing the home button at the bottom of the iPad to illuminate the display. And you'll see that you're in Baler 3. You want to make sure the number on the iPad matches the number on the tractor and also matches the number on the baler. You slide to the right to unlock, and that's your home screen. You're going to go into settings. You'll go up to Wi-Fi, select baler. You want to make sure it's on baler 3. Over here it shows 6. We're kind of in the shop now. But you can select out of the list, you want to select baler 3. On the home screen is the map of all the fields and all the farms, short of one up here, but you'd be notified of that the day we were baling, so that's pretty easy to follow. Once you are logged into the Wi-Fi from the baler that you're on, you're going to go into Safari, and that will pull up your monitor screen. Once you're in here, you're going to look to see that the green bar is up, says server OK. You're going to go into operator. You're either going to write your name in or select from a list here. So we'll pick out John Nope. Then on the right hand side, you're going to pick the field number. Whoever's in charge that day should notify you, or you should be able to tell via the map. We're going to go with the big one. Also, you're going to notice is your baler number should be displayed in here. Now this is our test simulator, so it's on 9, but it theoretically would be on 3 to match the iPad that you're on. Bales made today would start out as 0, or this year would be an accumulative number. So here's your strokes per minute, your stroke size, your moisture, your bale length, your juice pressure if on, air pressure, bale weight. You can set the bale length either to be longer or shorter by touching the buttons. And you can increase or decrease the weight if someone tells you to. These are all functions that you shouldn't have to touch on a normal basis. Down here I give you your average bale length and your average bale weight. And you can either increase or decrease the air pressure if you need to. So alright, we're going to start out. Okay, so now you're going to let the clutch out on the tractor after it's in gear, and you're going to engage the power takeoff by lifting up and turning slowly. And you'll see that your throttle is down and your strokes per minute are down. So as you throttle up, it'll go from yellow to green, and it should come up into the mid to high 80s or low 90s. So now the baler's running. If you exceed 93, you're going to get a red warning that the RPMs are too fast. You need to slow it down some. As we get going and we start to enter the windrow, you're going to start to intake hay into the baler, and that will start to measure the stroke size. If you're in the green, you're doing good. If you start to drive too fast, the stroke size is going to increase, and you will come up with a red warning, and that means you need to slow down some. So you start to see high 5s and 6s, you need to gear down. The opposite is also true. If the windrow of hay tends to be on the lighter side and you're not taking enough hay into the chamber, you're going to get a yellow reading, and you're going to be down in the 2.8 or lower. So that's something you want to watch and try and keep that in the green at all times. So as we're baling, strokes per minute are good, stroke size is good, the moisture is good at 10%. As the moisture starts to creep up, you're going to see that turn yellow, and then instantaneously the juice pressure will kick on. If for some reason there's a problem with the juicer, either you're out or a malfunction, if the juice pressure drops, you will get a red warning across the screen stating the upload juice pressure. If the juice pressure is okay and the moisture continues to increase, you'll soon bypass another threshold and get a high moisture warning. which will come on and look like that. So as we're baling, strokes per minute are good, stroke size is good, the moisture is good at 10%. As the moisture starts to creep up, you're going to see that turn yellow, and then instantaneously the juice pressure will kick on. If for some reason there's a problem with the juicer, either you're out or a malfunction, if the juice pressure drops, you will get a red warning across the screen stating the upload juice pressure. If the juice pressure is okay and the moisture continues to increase, you'll soon bypass another threshold and get a high moisture warning, which will come on and look like that. Okay, so here in this scenario, if you're baling along, things are green, a yellow at 12%, we have the juice pressure on, which is good. If we encounter a problem with our airbag system and the pressure drops, you will see a low air pressure warning come up on the screen, and you should stop and radio for help. What you'll see next down here, the bale length is the actual bale length that it's reading and the actual bale weight that's coming out over here. These two can be increased or decreased on the fly. However, that's not normally something we would ask to have you change. So normally you'd leave these alone, and if we ask for a readout, you'd want to read this line across here. So the one other thing you'll notice is that if the light comes on the PLC, which is back on the baler, and you get a flashing light, you may also get a server error, which shows up in a red line across the top instead of the green line. If that is the case, you probably want to stop and call for help.